how do we stay in God's presence? So the truth is, you are in God's presence. If you're a Christian, you have the Holy Spirit living inside of you. He's come to make his residence within you. And so if you're a Christian and you've given your life to God, then you have the Holy Spirit. You have God's presence within you. But I know that that's not the question that we're asking. We're actually asking, how do we sense God's presence? How do we feel that tangible presence? How do we stay in his love and his joy? Well, here's the thing. We've been given this. And there's a verse in here that says that about sowing and reaping, that whatever we sow to, that's what we shall reap from. So if we sow things that are spiritual, then we're going to get spiritual things come back. And if we sow things that are fleshly, which are the sort of things that we used to enjoy before we were saved, then those are the sort of things that our body's going to want more. So the first thing we've got to do is ask ourselves, what are we putting into us? Because they say you are what you eat. And the Bible, Jesus said that it's the word, it's bread. And so if we're eating lots of like pasta and pizza and burgers, then we're going to start to feel a little bit sluggish and a little bit fatigued. But if we're eating salads and all the good stuff, then we're going to start to feel more energetic. And so I've noticed that myself. Sometimes I'll have a fruit salad and my energy levels, it beats even having a coffee. So how do we stay in God's presence? First of all, I'd say, what is it that you've been eating recently? What have you been putting into yourself? What have you been looking at? What have you been listening to? And that is one way where we'll be able to actually sense that we're actually in God's presence. But remember, whatever you're feeling, God is with you and he loves you. Be blessed.